Happy Sunday. I am back in Boston. I came back here a couple days ago from Crete. Still a little bit jet lagged, but I think I'm be fine in a couple days. I left Crete on Thursday morning at 5 a.m. and I had to take a big walk over to the airport because at 5 in the morning there wasn't any taxi service or bus service. So I just ended up walking basically across the entire city to get to the airport, which I was able to safely go over. I was at the airport for about a couple hours, and then I went to my next flight, which was in Munich, Germany. On the flight, I was actually able to see some nice views of the Austrian Alps, and I had breakfast on the plane. When I was in Munich, I stayed there for, I think, a few more hours at the airport. And after I was in Munich, I boarded the plane back over here to Boston. I wasn't able to really record anything on the flight to Boston, primarily because I was kind of tired at that point, and I really wasn't sitting at the window seat, so I wasn't able to take a lot of photos or videos about the flight. But I had lunch and dinner served on the plane, and that's pretty much it. I came back, I arrived, and I spent the weekend really at my uncle's place in Framingham. And today I just kind of have the day off. And tomorrow I'll be going back to the hospital doing the OR nursing stuff. And actually, outside, it's snowing right now as I speak. It was very sunny in Crete, and it wasn't snowing at all. And now having to come back and experience snow, it's a completely different change in terms of the weather. In terms of the overall experience, I really enjoyed it. I actually do plan on going back to Crete and to the university sometime in the coming months, hopefully by next year or early 27. But it's still kind of a process, and the university is still taking a look at my documents, and they'll be giving me a heads up in terms of what to expect. But for the time being, I'm just going to be here as kind of practicing as a nurse, saving up more money so I'm able to finance those future goals I have in Europe. Some other big news is I actually do plan on leaving Mount Auburn Hospital. Nothing against the hospital itself, it's just I wanted a change of scenery, and I want to kind of utilize my skills and just get more experience in different hospital system. I've been at Mount Auburn for about 15 months now, and I already told my manager that I would be done by the end of the year, going into January, which is when I would switch jobs. So in the meantime, I'm still applying to other jobs, and once I hear back from those other jobs, I'll decide which one's the best for me, and then I'll put in my notice and leave the hospital. And it's important to note that what I'm saying about Mount Auburn Hospital is solely my personal opinions. This does not reflect the views of the hospital itself. But overall, I really enjoyed a lot of the growing and eventual kind of settlement into my job. It was a very long training period. I think it was about 6 months or 9 months of training. And then once I got off orientation, I was able to do everything myself. And now I'm at the point where I'm teaching new people how to do surgical cases and how to prepare for them and how to assist in them. So it's really been a huge kind of accomplishment throughout these 15, 16 months since I started in Mount Auburn Hospital a little over a year ago, back in October 2024. And again, it's just I wanted a change of scenery. Boston's been a great place for me. I've really give credit to this city as being probably the first place in my life that has allowed me to not only travel and experience things, but just mature and develop into a better person and being able to take on more responsibility and try to solve the problems that life has to offer and grow much more mature. I really do enjoy the growth, and hopefully I can continue that along my career and other goals I can take in the future. That's all I have to say for now. Many thanks, and cheers.